In the Wiregrass portion of the state of Alabama's Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Troy Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Trojans ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will get the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. They'll field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So Troy's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. A came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. He tries to take the top off. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Eagles. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's quiet. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Crowder. With the catch, it's Worley. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for.
There's some room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. And here comes the offense on second down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A false start gives him a little extra work to do here on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Worley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Flips it out to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Helms. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Complete to start this drive. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or two conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
And the Trojans send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Maybe a crease. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Todd. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson wants to throw it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill.
There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over. Have enough time to put together a drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Back to pass, it's Crowder. Blasted as he lets it go. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Rush is on him, and they got him. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Helms. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Johnson looking to throw. Buys a little time. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Todd. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed outside the numbers. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes.
He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Bringing it back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 17 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Mountaineers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Veterans Memorial Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running inside, it's Griffin. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Inside the 40. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Touchdown, Troy! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement out front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run it.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Todd. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Going long. Goes high to pull it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They go right back to him. And they're able to make the tackle.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front, and good job being physical by that D-line, too.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Trojans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Griffin.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier.
Touchdown, Trojans! They take the lead with the 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Georgia Southern Eagles sideline. Guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for room. It's Todd. Could be an alley. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense and 4th down's coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Eagles with the 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap. It's Todd. Touchdown, Eagles! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Eagles land a counter punch.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Number 25, set to advance on the ball.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's locked. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air. It's Crowder. Throwing right. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Motion from the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
Got a little grass. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Number 25, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Troy sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and
Breaks into the open. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like...
Snags it, and there's running room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Makes the grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Troy. Fitted in the window for the score. The Trojans were the answer.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles land a counterpunch. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the quick grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Trojans use their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He's got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He's got an open man. He's loose. He's at the to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. The Trojans were the answer.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right.
Caught, and he's got room. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Using his legs, it's Todd. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He'll try it again. Here's a little room there. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these